Ask them for their help. Seek the help of your ancestors, the oldest ones, the ones so far, 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 far ahead, and yet seemingly so far back. They are the ones whose names you can't remember, or if you did, you wouldn't know how to pronounce. Their language is different from the one you speak. Ask them for their help. They are the ones who are waiting and ready. They are the ones with the least amount of generational trauma. They are the ones who suffered and bled, who struggled and sought out the resources to stay alive. But then they passed. Let them be the ones to help you seek out their help. They are behind you. They are sitting ready. They will stand for you. They will carry you. Reach out to them now. I am the brown girl in the brown sweater in the 2007 update of that Edward Hopper painting. Four-door sedans pause at the red light, and the drivers peer in through the glass storefront window at me, imagining my life, my dramas, my confrontations with the gin and tonics. They paint my past, present, and future in mere seconds before the light changes. There are some shadows between us. Under the car, next to my glass, the story they write for me becomes a Lenten biography, cast in sullen vocabularies of hit and miss chapters, writing me as expendable, floss of the forgotten. Finally, they hit pedals, drive on when the light goes to green. And my life is released from tragic misunderstandings. And the jukebox music frees my true history to the winds of change and mercies of a more welcoming world. Tooth for an eye, tooth for the truth of the eye, tooth for the truth of the eye, the truthy of the eye speaks the sigh, speaks the why, and never wonder why. Tooth for the tooth for the tooth of the eye, tooth of the eye, the tooth of the truth of the eye, the tooth for an eye, the tooth for an eye, the tooth made an eye for the man in the eye. I am the man. The corn rises to the top, the corn, the cream of the crop, the cream of the corn of the crop, the cream of the corn of the crop, the cream of the crop rises to the top, water rises to the top, water rises, things float to the top of the water, the cream of the crop rises to the top, the corn of the crop, the top of the day to you, top of the day to you, top of the day to you, stand up when there's light, stand up when there's night, stand up with your light, flash your light, when it's yes, turn off, no light, light off when it's no, 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 light off when it's no. Say yes with the light, say yes with the light, rise with the light, shine with the light, stand with the light. Stand up with your light, stand up with the light when you say yes. Stand up with the light when you say yes. Stand up with the light when you say yes. Bring the crop to you, stand at the top, stop, 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 stop when it's no, stop when it's no, light when it's yes, light when it's yes, rise with the light, turn on the light, flash the light, stand up with the light when it's yes, yes, rise to the top, water, things float, water, things float, water up to the top, float to the water, float with the water, float up with the water, float to the top, cream of the crop, rise to the top, cream of the crop, rise to the top, cream corner of the crop, rise to the top, cream corner of the top, rises to the top, cream corner of the crop to the top, cream corner of the crop to the top. The rain holds tears unshed, rivulets rushing. The rain contains my storms, sobs and vital hushing. A lament in choking sputters, downpours on roof and streets, grief that brims the gutters. It is possible to speak two English.
so literal that I offend the silent language of averting eyes. It is possible to crack the air with whipping words that penetrate proud, quiet pockets of denial. So I mutter, mumble, stammer, mutter, mumble, stammer, mutter, mumble, stammer, hoping that their discriminating ears will be deaf to the words, so that somehow their intended meanings will enter a realm of acceptance in the stubborn caverns of unslit darkness that I want to illuminate for you and for me. "10 things I forgot to do, 2 prayers I neglect to say, 5 letters I swore to write, 9 lives I thought I could save, 7 ways to call it quits, 6 people who witness the deed, 1 voice that emits from the box, 4 corners that still remain silent, 3 ways to make loving hurt, 8 anchors to keep me locked down, 11 lines that teeter on edge, 11 lines that teeter on edge." The world empties of us, of us, of us. The world empties of us, of us, of us. And I drink slowly. The world empties of us, of us, of us. The world empties of us, of us, of us. The world empties of us, of us, of us. The world empties of us, of us, of us. The world empties of us, of us, of us. And I drink slowly.
During the lockdown of the pandemic, I had no idea that my favorite tree, my favorite dead tree, had been reduced to chunks of trunk and this stump. This is the tree where I was going to cut my long hair, the hair that I've been growing for years and years and years. This place right here was special to me. It was along the path that took me to and from work every day for years until the lockdown, when no one was going anywhere. When I came out in April to find my tree, to see how it was doing, I saw it was just reduced to this residue of pieces, and I lamented for the second death of my dead tree. This is where I wanted to perform a ceremonious letting go, a ritual about loss and regret, but also turning face to light and hope and looking for spaces, creating ways for new growth. And during the pandemic, this is what I'm doing, trying to create spaces for new growth and hope, and finding a way to move forward, bicycling, walking,
moving about, claiming space, using voice in new ways, new language, new terminology of hope, justice, revolution, so that we can all rise, rise, rise to new growth.